Hello, the Dayton Area Chamber of Commerce is working to bring our business community some helpful information as we navigate the COVID-19 pandemic together. If we haven't met yet, I'm Holly Allen, Director of Marketing and Communications for the Dayton Area Chamber of Commerce. That other friendly face you see on your screen is Vince Parisi. He's the President and CEO of DP&L. Hi, Vince.
Hi, good morning, Holly. How are you?
Hi, doing well. Thank you. Thanks for being with me. I'm lucky enough to have Vince here with me today because he's going to fill us in on some of the work that DP&L has been doing, both on the residential side and the business side to help customers. So you might want to listen closely. I'm sure there'll be some great information Vince will be sharing with us. Vince, I'm going to jump right in and just start asking you questions.
Sounds good.
As we saw the cases of COVID-19 start to rise, can you tell us, when did DP&L start making moves to prepare for their customers?
Thanks, Holly. You know, being part of a global company, Dayton Power and Light is part of AES. One of the great things about being part of a global company is we were actually starting to see and look at COVID in really late January. So we really jumped in early. Really started looking at our pandemic planning, looking at our continuity plan, and really starting to understand, what are we going to need to do to make sure that we're able to continue to bring kind of the continuity of service and the continuous service that customers are just entitled to and used to. So we really started early on thinking about how we could move as many people out of our buildings to a work from home environment. Amazing the amount of work that goes into that, incredible work done by our IT teams and all of our customer care folks. We were able to get our customer contact center, all those people that take the phone calls whenever our customers need to talk to us or have a question, to get them into a work from home environment to protect them, but to also protect the people that kind of have to stay in those critical facilities, just to make sure that they're able to be there to dispatch the energy, to ensure the security of the system, and frankly, just to protect our people that need to be out in the field every day to ensure that that power is where we need it to be.
That is a big undertaking. That's not an easy job. What kind of actions then will stay in place as we try to transition into this reentry process?
So, it's been a really interesting process. We know this has been difficult on everybody. We've been able to keep all our folks employed, which has been great. A big percentage of our team has moved into a work from home environment. We'll continue to do that and be very deliberate about when we start to reintroduce people back into the normal work stream. We've learned some new things, and frankly, some of our teams have really enjoyed the idea of working from home. They've really been able to spend more time with families, be a little bit more flexible in their schedule. So I think we'll see more of that flexibility going forward. I think that'll be something that kind of survives even beyond COVID. Safety is always at the cornerstone of everything that we do. And so, we're going to ensure that as we do re-enter into the workplace, we're doing it in a safe way. We'll be very slow about getting back into customers' homes to do any kind of work around those types of things that are non-emergency related. We wanted to make sure that we're able to continue to be responsive when customers have issues. And so that we'll continue to probably see some of the things that we've put in place, for a while.
I think you're not alone. We've heard that from a lot of businesses, and we appreciate how responsible and respectful our businesses have been. Vince, with the governor's stay-at-home order, obviously a lot of people are, they've seen their sources of income diminish or completely evaporate. They're under financial stress. At the same time, our business community, as we know very well, they're hurting. We've seen a lot of businesses temporarily close, some of them looking at the possibility of not coming back. And of course, demand has decreased over this time. So can you tell me about what DP&L has done to ease some of these hardships for customers?
Yeah, so we knew right away that we were going to have to do something with respect to disconnects. That was something we started out, actually put that in place before the governor's order even went into place. We knew as people were moving into their homes, it was going to be critical that the energy continue to flow. So we put that non-disconnect order in place right away. We've made a number of additional improvements that we think as well as far as, customer impact goes. We've suspended late payment fees. We've suspended credit card fees. We're doing everything we can to be deliberate about being able to get customers reconnected that may have been disconnected in the past and really be thoughtful about what the expectation is from a deposit standpoint or a reconnection standpoint. So we're trying to make that as easy as we can for customers. We've had a lot of customers call us and ask questions about sort of what's next with respect to that. And we're going to be very deliberate and thoughtful we're working with a large group of folks, working with the Public Utility Commissions of Ohio, as well as the other utilities around the state, to really be thoughtful and think about, when do we move back into sort of a more normal flow? We want to do it in a way that really enables our businesses and our customers to be able to, really be successful with getting, back into work and getting the doors open to those businesses and really getting the economy restarted.
I think it speaks to the dedication to our community we've seen from DP&L over the years. And of course, as the Chamber of Commerce, we very much appreciate that. I think, Dayton's important to DP&L, and we've seen that, especially in this instance. Can you talk a little bit, Vince, are there programs out there for folks who are looking to take advantage of maybe some cost savings as they're looking at their budgets?
Yeah, there are a number of places that you can go to get assistance. The Chamber has done an amazing job. Just a quick plug for our local area chamber, but done a fantastic job of understanding the Small Business Administration loan programs that are out there and helping to facilitate that. So the Chamber, I think, is a great resource, as well as the CARES Act. There have been a number of things that have been put in place through the CARES Act to help businesses, help employers. So that's been another resource that, we try to do as much as we can. Through our website, we created a new landing page. So if you go on to dp&l.com, we have a banner across the top. It's pretty easy to click on that. That'll take you to a place where you can start to see some of the different assistance programs that might be available. And what we've done is really created click-throughs so the customers can kind of go directly to those available sources. So United Way, for example, is providing quite a bit of assistance. There's assistance at the food bank. LIHEAP is another program that's available for customers that really has been expanded. So the amount of dollars that are available, has grown, and we're trying to work with the parties that are involved in that to make sure that the rules associated with it really take into consideration the pandemic that's in front of us right now to make more of those dollars available. We've also created some links to some state and federal sites that can help provide some assistance. So whether it's unemployment, insurance, there's some funding that's available through the federal government for disaster relief, given the national disaster that's been declared. So a lot of different resources out there. We're trying to do as much as we can to connect the resources that we know about with our customers. So we'll do occasionally some social. We'll send information out through email. As well as, again, working with the local chamber, with the Dayton Area Chamber of Commerce, to really make sure that we're connecting our businesses to the right resources.
Well, we're doing everything we can to make sure that, again, it's all about connections. That's, what we do at the Chamber, and we appreciate your assistance there as well. Are there any ways, you really focus, DP&L, even before this pandemic happened, you really focus on ways that people can lower their energy usage, be more energy efficient. Do you have any tips for customers who are looking at maybe some cost savings in that way?
Yeah, absolutely. We have an energy efficiency program. You can find information on our website about that as well, and dpnl.com. There are things you can do through energy efficiency, energy efficient lighting, thermostats that are more efficient and can help you kind of manage the usage inside of your home. All kinds of helpful savings tips with respect to dialing back or forward the thermostat. We've tried to suspend any of the programming that we would do where we'd come in the house and do an assessment, but we can still provide information online. We have an online marketplace that can also provide different kind of energy savings tips and tools.
Well, we appreciate that. Looking at long-term savings, I think that's always a great resource to have. Vince, thank you so much for your time today. Is there anything that you would like to add about what DP&L is doing, or anything I missed during our talk today?
No, thank you. I appreciate you asking. I just want to make sure our customers and the businesses in our community really understand that we really care about our customers and our community. It's really important that we all do what we can to get the economy moving again, get our businesses reopened, get people back to work. And so, Dayton Power and Light's here. We're going to be here. We're going to continue to be here to help. We want you to know that we care about you as our customers, and we're here to help in any way we can.
We appreciate that. Thank you, Vince. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention your website again, dpnl.com, and you have that special page, dpnl.com/update, where people can go and get information. thank you for the benefits, you know, the different resources you're providing to our community, and just being mindful of where people are right now. You know, a lot of our businesses are suffering, and I think, you know, we're all doing everything we can to work together to get through this, and we appreciate your dedication to that, Vince. The Chamber of Commerce, Dayton Area Chamber of Commerce, is working with partners like DP&L and many others to provide guidance as businesses try to navigate this really unprecedented time. We're providing information on our website through videos like this. We're doing articles. We have webinars on our event calendar, so make sure you're taking a look at that. We're bringing in experts from our member business community. And we're also providing advocacy. We have 3 staff lobbyists who are consistently reaching out to our members to figure out what they need, and they're taking that information back to our local government, to the state government, and beyond. So make sure you're tapping into that. Vince, thanks again for your time today.
Thank you, Holly. I appreciate you spending time with me.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.